A warm welcome to one and all to JAXCRICTV. Let's go take a look at what happened in week 1 of JCA T-12 Winter Blast. And to know more about it, we'll go straight to our cricket expert, Abby.
Hey everybody! Sorry we're coming to you a little late this week. When Mayor promises a time and date, I just want all of you to have the expectation that it will probably actually happen 1 to 3 days later. He's notoriously late, still love him, but you know, everybody has their flaws, nobody's perfect. So, without further ado, let's get started on our exciting matches from this past weekend. We were really excited, the weather was beautiful, no games got canceled, everybody followed the rules, everybody was on time. Oh, it's a miracle. So let's get started. We're gonna start at San Jose. Our first match on Saturday were the South Smashers versus the Hawks. The South Smashers won the toss and they elected to bat. They scored 46 runs and lost 8 wickets in their 12 overs. The Hawks chased it down in 8 overs and the man of the match was Heymanth Upadhyay. So our second match of the day at the San Jose field were the Chillers versus the Mavericks. The Chillers won the toss and elected to bat, and they scored 57 runs, a loss of 9 wickets in 12 overs. Mavericks, and I quote Mayor, chased it easily and scored 58 runs in 9.1 overs with a loss of only 4 wickets. The man of the match there was Jaspal Singh Budwai. So our last game of the day at San Jose there was the Mavericks versus the Jax Indians. Mavericks won the toss and they elected to bat. They scored 99 runs, wow, only lost 3 wickets in their 12 overs. Jax Indians, in reply, scored 84 for the loss of 3 wickets in their 12 overs. The man of the match was Vignesh. So, Saturday we also had another field, so let's go ahead and go on over to Atlantic Coast High School on the other side of town. So, our first game at Atlantic Coast on Saturday was pretty exciting. The Cowboys won the toss. Guess what? They decided to do first. I really want y'all to guess, because this is a 50-50 chance here. Just take your best guess. They batted first. They scored 70. They lost 9 wickets in their 12 overs. The Avengers replied back with 73 runs, only lost 2 wickets in 8 overs. The man of the match there was Satish Reddy Mopadi. So the second match that day were the Oceans 11 versus the Jax Super Kings. The Oceans won the toss. And cricket is now driving me to do this, but they decided to bat first. If y'all want to do this along at home, I'm using Coca-Cola. This is a family-friendly show, but anytime they choose to bat first, bottoms up.
That was not bottoms up.
Would you like to come over here and demonstrate? We don't have a shot glass. Anyway, the Oceans scored 87 runs, lost 10 wickets in 11.5 overs. Didn't quite make it to the end there. The Jax Super Kings could only score 86 runs with a loss of 6 wickets in 12 overs. So, nail-biter game there. So the man of the match there was Anil Kalamata.
11 scored 87, Jax Super Kings scored 86, and the man of the match goes to Anil for scoring 22 and taking 1 wicket.
Yeah, guys.
Bowling 4 overs with 3 overs with 13 runs.
Good job, Anil. Good job, Anil.
I know y'all are so excited. We have made it almost 50% of the way through this past weekend. We are at our last game for Saturday at Atlantic Coast High School. We had the Rovers versus the Stalwarts. The Rovers won the toss and bat first. The Rovers scored 71 runs, lost 7 wickets in their 12 overs. The Stalwarts scored 75 runs, lost 5 wickets in 11 overs. Wow, they didn't need that extra one. The man of the match there was Jagadish Babu. Welcome everyone, we are here on Sunday now. I know, the first day of the week, and here we are starting it off with the glorious game of cricket. So we're still at Atlantic Coast here, and the first game of the day there was the South Smashers versus the Rovers. The Smashers won the toss. and elected to. I'm gonna let y'all say it at home because y'all already know what it is. The Smashers scored 58 runs, lost 6 wickets in their 12 overs. The Rovers chased in 5.4 overs. Wow, that's quick. Scoring 59 runs with the loss of only a single wicket. Y'all better watch out for that team. It sounds like the Rovers were ready to play and they weren't messing around. The man of the match there was Rajesh Dompedi. Next game of the day at Atlantic Coast were the Chillers versus the Oceans 11. Chillers won the toss. And I'm gonna let y'all say it again. Yes, they decided to bat because I guess none of y'all can pick something else to do first. But I don't know. Either way, up to you guys. It's the strategy of the game. Whatever. So, they scored 65 runs, lost 8 wickets in 12 overs. Oceans 11 chased it down in 7.5 overs. Lots of chasing happened on Sunday, so this goes to show you why you should bat second. They only lost 2 wickets, and the man of the match there was Bhavan Patel.
This game was between Chillers and Oceans 11, and Chillers won the toss and they elected to bat. Man of the match was pretty clear for Bhavan Patel. 4 wickets in 3 overs and 7 runs.
Wow.
Hope to see you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now here comes my personal favorite game from the weekend, and soon you'll understand why. It was the Jax Indians versus the Stalwarts. The Indians won the toss, and they chose to bat first. Whoa! They scored 108 runs? Wow. They only lost 9 wickets in their 12 overs. The Stalwarts scored 87 runs. They lost 8 wickets in their 12 overs. And the man of the match was Nabarta Mayurachari Pratapara. So, you see the tall guy? No, he was the man of the match for at least one game for this tournament.
Jacksonville Indians and Stalwarts. Jax Indians won the toss and elected to bat. Man of the match for this match was Mayur. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, we got 2 games left. We're driving over to San Jose because, you know, they're right next to that McDonald's and Phillips Highway. So, you know, that's where we go after the game or during the game if we're hungry. Anyway, let's get back to the point. We need to focus. Here we go. First game of the day, there were the Hawks versus the Avengers. Hawks won the toss. And they chose to bat. They scored 51 runs, lost 8 wickets in their 12 overs. The Avengers chased it down in a mere 6.1 overs. Wow, another chase. That's like, it was essentially chases all day, wasn't it? Anyway, they scored 55 runs with a loss of 2 wickets. So the Avengers won, and the man of the match there was again, wow, 2 in 1 weekend, Mr. Satish Reddy Mopadi. Very nice, sir. Keep it up. Maybe you'll get the man of the tournament or something if that's a thing.
Man of the series.
Man of the series, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're at the last game of the day, of the whole weekend. We are on the final stretch, folks. I know we're all so excited. Anywho, it was the Cowboys versus the Jax Super Kings. The Jax Super Kings won the toss, and they chose to... Oh, wait a second. They chose to bowl. Oh my gosh, wow. The only game all weekend where they chose to bowl first. Woo! Amazing. Anyway, so that means that the Cowboys batted first. They scored 66 runs with only a loss of 9 wickets in their 12 overs. Jax Super Kings chased it down in 10.5 overs. So look at there, they won because they chose to bowl first. Anyway, they chased it down in a mere 10.5 overs, scoring 67 runs with a loss of 5 wickets. Man of the match there was Kamesh Rajagopalan.
This is Jax Super Kings. Jax Super Kings won the toss, elected to ball first. Cowboys scored 69, 9 wickets in 12 overs. While chasing, Jax Super Kings scored 67 with 5 wicket loss in 10.5 overs. by excellent batting, Kamesh. The man of the match goes to Kamesh.
The man of the match is Kamesh. The captain of Jacksonville Super Kings. Thanks, guys.
Let's take a look at Week 1 leaderboard. The top 3 batsmen for Week 1 are Satish Reddy Mopadi, Kamesh Rajgopalan and Jagdish Babu. Top 3 performers in bowling are Bhavin Patel, Raja Kakitpalli and Chaitanya Dani. In overall rankings, we have Satish Reddy Mopadi on the top with 488 points, followed by Mayurachari and Vignesh. Now that we have seen the Week 1 leaderboard, let's go and take a look at overall rankings. So that's the overall league status for batting, top 5 in batting, and this is the top 5 bowlers for overall league. And moving on to the overall ranking, these are the top 5 players who have performed all around. So this is the summary for all the games which happened on 5th of December, that is Saturday, and these are the games which took place on Sunday, which is 6th of December. Now the things which matters the most, which we are playing for, the points table, and let's see which team is at the top and which team is at the bottom. So this is how the points table looks like after Week 1 games. Avengers, Mavericks and Oceans 11, all 3 teams are at 8 points, but only thing that's separating them is the net run rate. So Avengers is at the top by 3.99, followed by Mavericks for 1.54 and Oceans 11 1.47. Followed by Rovers, Jack Super Kings, Jax Indians, Stalwarts and Hawks. All of them won 1 match each and are at 4 points. Week 1 didn't turn out well for Cowboys, Chillers and South Smashers, as they were not able to win any of the 2 matches which they played. And we wish that these teams make strong comeback in Week 2 and make their mark on the leaderboard. So this is how the Week 2 schedule looks like for Saturday. Cowboys versus Chillers, Jax Indians versus South Smashers, Oceans 11 versus Cowboys, Jack Super Kings versus Avengers, Mavericks versus Stalwarts and Rovers versus Hawks. And on Sunday, we'll have 5 more games. That is Mavericks versus South Smashers, Chillers versus Jack Super Kings, Stalwarts versus Oceans 11, Jax Indians versus Hawks, and Rovers versus Avengers.
Now, I know most of you at home are probably wondering, why was Abby complaining about everybody choosing to bat first? And let me tell you why. I personally just think, because I have not done as much research as I probably should, but like, you would think it'd be more 50-50. It shouldn't have been only 1 game choosing to bowl first. So please, everyone out there watching who I know have a better understanding of cricket than I do, please leave me a comment explaining why it is better to bat first and bowl later. And for the people that chose to bowl first, or you think bowling's better first, please tell me why, so that way I can get a better understanding of this wonderful game that brings so much joy to my husband's life. Cool, we'll catch you next week, and I hope y'all are ready for some games this weekend, and hopefully this beautiful weather holds through. It's supposed to be about 70 degrees, so nobody will be freezing, and I don't think there's a chance of rain at the moment. So, should be a beautiful weekend upcoming.